Everything that's in the folder is everything that I need in order to make a decision on whether or not it's a good deal. We create this folder, and then this is where you try to get all the information. A lot of this information you can gather yourself. You don't need the owner to look at the competitors, get the county information, look at the demographics, go into radius and pull that information, or regrid and pull the information out, right? So as soon as we know that the owner wants an offer, we create this folder in Google Drive. Okay. And then the main thing is that we need, obviously the numbers from the owner so that we can put it into the deal analyzer. But I at least wanted to show y'all that this is really this is every single folder looks exactly like this. Okay. And and then what happens is we create the executive summary. So I'm going to click on this, and the executive summary is like the OM, right? It's like gives the summary of the whole entire property. And this is what we share with our students so they can see all the information about the property. All right, so you can see here that the number of units is 88 units. It's on 0.69 acres, so there's like no room to add on. Okay, it is what it is. Vacancy rate's 2%. It's full. Every facility in this area is going to be full because it's just a booming area. And it's making $62,000. Its insurance is $3,400. The property tax is $3,176, and the utilities is $720. Right? So this is some of the information that we gather from the owner, right? To run the numbers, but really on my deal analyzer, the insurance cost, the property tax, and the utility costs are really just a formula for us because we set it up on the deal analyzer to be a formula. So we really don't have to ask the owner for expenses because when we run our deal analysis, and I'm going to show you the deal analyzer here in just a minute, but when we run our deal analyzer, we know what our expenses are, and we have a formula for every single one of our expenses, which is in the deal analyzer. So okay, so the notes, the owner said that the storage facility has never been vacant for 6 years, and he plans on raising rent next year because his rent is way too low than his competitors. Okay, so there is that. All right, that's what it's looking like. It's a good looking store. It's a very, very good first, storage facility to buy in Kingsland, Texas. Here's the demographics. This is what we looked up. The population within a 3, 5, and 10 mile radius. It's got 22,222 people, right? That's a very, very good number, for storage. And then here's the regrid information. Regrid is where you can pull up the property report card. All right, so here's the information with the taxes and the value of the property, what the county is valuing the property at, etc. Okay, how big the acreage is. That's what it looks like. And then you have like pictures, overviews and stuff of the picture of the facility, and then where it's located in Texas, right? So we call that the bird's eye overview. And then we have the competitors, right? So we saw those on Google Maps, LGL store, I mean, I'm sorry, LGL, LBJ self-storage, right? And then Hill Country Stores, they all kind of look the same, honestly. Kingsland Storage is an indoor one. And then Raven Storage, or Raven or whatever it's called. And US Storage and Earthly Treasures, Prairie Creek. Okay, that's the competitor. So this is what we call the executive summary. And basically what it is that I was just tired of opening up every single one of the folders to look at all the information. So I just, told the virtual assistants to put everything into one PowerPoint presentation so that I could just look at everything like super quick. That was really the purpose of the executive summary. And then also, another thing I was going to tell you too is that the everything that's in the folder, right, is everything that I need in order to make a decision on whether or not it's a good deal. And what that means is it's everything that the lender's going to need in order to, see if it's a good deal. And it's also everything that a private lender would, like a private money lender would need, and it's everything that you would need and a buyer would need. So really, when you compile all that information and put it into the folder, you're saving yourself, your lenders, your buyers, if they're going to wholesale it or whatever it is, you're saving them a lot of time and effort on putting that whole package together. Okay. Okay.
Hey everybody, this is Stacy here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am here to teach you how to get your foot into this industry. You're watching this video because you want to learn how to get started in self-storage investing, or maybe you own facilities and you want to be a better manager, a better owner. That is what I do, is I teach people how to do that. So please like this video and also subscribe, hit the subscribe button, because that's what YouTube wants. So in order for me to get out the word on how to get started in this industry, I really need your help. Again, I appreciate you listening to me, and I'm here to help you on this journey, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.